So tee shot here, number 10, has gone a little bit right into the rough. So we're getting into the long wispy stuff now. So I have a line over a mound in front of me and just try and get this as close as I can to the green. Here we are on 11, back out heading towards the ocean again. 11th is a par 3. Critical that you hit the green on this. Anything short or right will just fall into one of the 3 pot bunkers surrounding the green. So we've got 170 yards into the breeze and we've got to get our yardage right. Cannot afford to be short on this hole. Just hold on. Okay. So my tee shot has finished off the back edge of the green, half a club too much. If the flag was at the back, it's fine, but if the flag is at the front where it is, this is a treacherous putt, downhill, quick, right to left, and we have the wind to cope with as well. So there's a little ridge in the middle of the green that I'm trying to get the ball on top of and just let the ball fall down to the hole. Difficult 2-putt. So I've just got the ball to the top of the ridge. It's just gently dying. So we're standing here on number 12, par 5. Good chances here now for birdie on 12 and 13. So tee shot here is down the right hand side. We've out of bounds left and we're just going to draw it onto the castle in the distance. Straight downwind. So chance of a birdie. 577 yards. Good tee shot. Gives a good opportunity. That's perfect. As you can hear, the wind is picking up. We've got 190 out to the green and we're off a hanging lie. So we get a lot of these undulated lies in Lahinch. So we've got to fly this all the way to the green, but a good chance of getting home in 2 and a par 5. Just got caught in the front bunker. So front bunker here on 12 is actually not a bad place to be. It's a good chance to give you a chance of an up and down. So we'll have a go at hitting. Shot out towards the back of the green. The pin is at the back today. So 13 tee, we have a new tee box built on 13. And it literally today it's a drivable par 4 normally, so potential is driver and your risk and reward is either hit it into the mine on the right or there's bunkers green side left, or the alternative is play 4 or 5 iron out to the left hand side, put it in position, and then you have an approach shot onto a 3-tiered green from less than 100 yards. Today breeze is getting up, so we're going to hit driver and we're going to hit it up the left hand side and give us a nice approach to the green. So my tee shot on 13 has kicked off this bank down into the mine. This is not the side you want to miss on. I'm only about 50 yards from the green, but it's a really, really tricky stance. So what we're going to do on 13 is just show you the undulation on the green. So we're going to use a lot of the locals and around all the links in the country will use a putter from off the green. So the first thing we're going to look at is we've got 3 tiers to go up. So it's just using the putter from off the green to get the ball rolling as quick as we can. A little bit short, but it would take a good chip to get that close. So we're lucky just to avoid, our tee shot on 14 has avoided a fairway bunker on the right hand side. I would have been aiming at the right hand side hoping for it to drift down in, but it has stayed here We're getting the breezes coming up off the left hand side, so what we're going to do, or off the right hand side should I say, so what we're going to do is just play a low little punch shot. So take an extra club and take some of the loft off it to try and keep it low for the links. So we're going to try and just take some loft off, ball back, hands forward a little bit, and just try and punch it in under the breeze. And that's very nice. So we've just thrown the ball down in the middle of the 14th. This little valley going into the green tends to catch a lot of golf balls. So what we're going to do is just take a little 7-iron and just pitch and run it along the ground in a links environment. In any parkland they will go air, but around the links all the locals will use a little 7-iron and just bump it in along the ground and chase it up to the pin. So that will feed down the little ridge at the front and will roll down towards the hole. Shot used an awful lot around the links. So 15th, long par 4, drive to here is 290 yards to the bunker off the back stick, so we're lucky enough to avoid it. Second shot, I got to be careful here of just getting over the mound in front of me, and I've got 170 yards to go. So I've got a 7-iron and I've got a strong breeze off the left hand side, so I have to allow for that. So just an awkward little stance, just trying to get it up over the bunker and over the mound and let it drift onto the green. Can't afford to miss this green right, there's a bunker there. Left half, left edge of the green, just a bit careful on that one. So second shot has stayed left and has caught the left bunker, still pin high. There's still a good chance of getting up and down. So just let this out of the bunker and it'll roll down a little left to right to the hole. That's a pretty decent shot from there. So we're here on 16, par 3, last par 3. We're hitting here from a height down onto the green. Breeze is now starting to get up really strongly off the right. So we've got a tough stretch home. Tough 16, tough 17. So pin here is back right today. So we want to go in just a little bit on the middle and just try and hold it into the breeze. It's 192 to the front. So that's in the front half of the green, which is where you want to go. That's good. So tee shot has just avoided a bunker here on the left hand side. So this is a tricky little double breaker. Ball go up over the ridge on the left, and again putter from off the green. It's good for distance. Okay. So 17th, we built a new tee on the 17th tee. It's 460 yards at least. New tee box is behind the 16th green, and line is up at the church tower at the top of the town. So after tee shot in the middle of the fairway, see there's little humps and hollows in this fairway, so there's a lot of awkward lies. So we've got to avoid the 2 pot bunkers right and left, which are about 15-20 yards short of the green. So club selection here is important, and again strong breeze off the right hand side, so this is going to be one of those little low punch shots to avoid the height and the wind pulling it left. Pretty good. So 18th hole, par 5, risk reward opportunity here in the second shot to try and make a 4 to win the Irish Open. I could just imagine the crowds lining both sides of the fairways and a couple of Irish guys fighting for the title. Be really cool. So down towards the flags, little draw, big drive, gives an opportunity to hit the green in 2. So after hitting a good drive down the right hand side, gathering the fairway, still holding into the middle of the fairway and avoiding 7 fairway bunkers, which you have to do. Second shot now from 240 out, we're looking at out of bounds left near the road. We want to avoid that and just take it in on the front right corner of the green, and everything feeds down. So from 240 we've got a 2-iron off a hanging lie. There's a little bit left, but going in the front edge of the green. Yeah, it's on the green. So what we've done, second shot has come in, lucky enough to hang on, big swell off the left hand side. Don't want any ball falling in there. So we've got a good eagle opportunity here. Uphill, left to right, with the grandstands full and the crowd around. So knocked that up pretty stone dead for 4. So I'm sure any of the tour players would take that to finish with a nice birdie on 18. That concludes our 18 holes around the links course here in Lahinch. We look forward to welcoming all the tour players in July, and we'd like to welcome everyone to the Festival of Golf we're going to have here in Lahinch, both on the golf course and in the village and in the whole of County Clare. So we look forward to meeting you in the first week of July.